guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube. So we're already starting out this video looking absolutely crazy because I thought we were recording and we were not. So I already put on my MAC white eyeshadow base. But before I get started, today is a collaboration with the Dirty Half Dozen, the ladies that I do looks with for the holidays. That would entail Leann Serao, Danille Gerstenburger from Glamburger, Valarie from Gimme and More, Aynne Morison, and my bestie here on YouTube, Allyson Krauss. So I will have all of their channels linked in cards up here and down below in the description box, and I hope that you guys will check them out and subscribe if you aren't already. We will all have some type of video, or not some type of video, this kind of video up sometime today. We are all doing a look based off of, it's inspired for St. Patrick's Day, but it is a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, as you can see by the title. So I'm doing a two-tone eye. We're all allowed to do whatever we want, but I'm doing a two-tone eye. So one eye is going to be more the pot of gold and one eye is going to be the rainbow. So that's what I'm doing today. And I actually have a pot of gold earring and a rainbow earring. So I'm already ready for it. So yeah, let's get started. And I'm probably going to do my face off camera just because I don't want the video to be a million years long. So yeah, so I think I'm going to start with the pot of gold. So the first palette I'm going to go into, well, probably the only palette I'm going to go into for this one is my Pat McGrath Mothership 3 palette. I'm going to use the gold and the black. And then I have some glitter that I'm going to use. But and I actually have a video coming up next week, and it is going to have, it's going to be about like the Pat McGrath dupes and my thoughts on all of it, and I'm going to do a demonstration of it as well. So stay tuned for that. So I'm just going to go in with my NYX glitter glue straight off the bat right over top of this, because most of this is going to have the gold shade. And I will say that this gold from this Pat McGrath palette is one of my favorite golds. I'm not sold on all of the Pat McGrath palettes just because of their price, and I find a lot of the shades have formulas that I find a little difficult to work with personally, but I love this gold. And we're also going to be using some glitter. And I think this gold has like a kind of a black base, but I don't think I've actually ever put a glitter glue underneath it. And I think it might actually work better without one, but it's not going to matter because we're going to put a glitter on top of it. So, and then we'll get to the rainbow eye, which is going to be my favorite part. As you guys know, I love rainbow looks. I did Pride on my channel last year, which I'll be doing again this year. So I'm just tapping that to kind of get more of the gold to show through. Yeah, it's just not... Okay, good to know. It's kind of like a greenish gold. And then I'm going to go into a blending brush. I'm just going to use one of these cat lady brushes. And I'm going to go into the matte black that's in the shade, which will kind of represent the pot for the pot of gold. So I know I've asked this many times before, but we might have some new people here. So what, if anything, are you guys doing for St. Patrick's Day? I'm actually going to tell you guys a story because I think of this as more of like a festival type of St. Patrick's Day look. And because this is definitely going to be a look that you could wear to a festival. And I don't know if you guys have St. Patrick's Day festivals where you live, but we do. I live about 15 minutes outside of Washington, D.C., and we have a thing called Shamrock Fest here. And Shamrock Fest is a huge thing. Like it's, there's like 40 bands. And I'm going to be using this glitter right here from Certify. It's a green and gold mix. And I've never used one of their glitters before, but we're going to try. I'm just going to use this bronzer lid to pour some out. So, no, that's not going to work. I'll just put it on top of this bronzer. So, the festival is held at RFK Stadium every year, which is like a huge concert, sports event type of thing. And they basically block off the entire parking lot, and then you have the party in there, and you buy tickets. And if you buy a VIP ticket, which is what we used to do all the time, or what anytime we've gone, like that's what we've done. And they have like beer vendors, and basically it's all you can drink, so you can imagine how crazy it gets. And I'm not a big drinker, so okay, I'm just going over top of that with the glitter. And so there's like 5 or 6 stages, and 40 bands throughout the day perform on those stages, and it's crazy. So we were there one year, and already we were like late getting there. Everyone, and when I say everyone, I'm not talking about friends of mine, because we actually didn't know anybody else that year that was going. It was just me and my husband that decided to go on our own. There were some friends that were supposed to go, but they ended up canceling. So it was just us, and we showed up, and everybody that we didn't know there was already like 3 sheets to the wind. So, which I don't find fun. Like, you know, if you're not drinking, drunk people are not fun. So we were there, and I had a ton of water because it was like a hot day. And at the end of fast forward to the end of the festival, so that is really pretty. At the end of the festival, I really had to pee, and there were only porta potties there. And well, in the VIP section, it's more set up like a bathroom, like a portable bathroom, but it's like a whole like unit that they bring in. But we were at this point already leaving the event, and so we were like at the exit, so there were no nice bathrooms left. Really quick, for the rainbow, I'm going to go in with the Be Perfect palette in collaboration with Stacey Marie. This is the Carnival palette right here. So that is, you know, the only choice I had was a porta potty. And so I went in, and I have this thing, and I'm sure lots of people have this thing, but I have this thing where, like, if I even sit on a toilet seat and it's like a little bit wet from who knows who from before, like, I am purely disgusted, like, already. And when I went in, the porta potty, like, I could barely see. It was dark, you know, and I was just like, forget it. So, like, I started to, you know, sit down to go. I'm going to go in with the orange shade Lit first. It's a neon orange. And I was instantly like, oh no, the seat is a little bit wet. And so I tried to, like, get up so that I wouldn't be sitting directly on it. And I slipped, and I fell into the bowl, and it was full, and I come out like in tears, and my husband is like, what's wrong? And I was like, I fell in, and I was not, you know, drinking, like, I was fine, but and so the worst part was that we didn't drive there, because you can drive into DC, but most people don't. So we had taken the metro. So we had to take the metro home, and then we took a cab home from the metro, because we didn't know if we were going to be drinking, so we didn't want to drive at all. So I had about, I don't know, an hour and a half commute at least back to my house in order to take a shower, clean up. I'm going in with the shade Wasted, which is the an appropriate shade name for this story. No, but it's the purple. And it was just awful. It was so gross. That was actually the last time we went to that event. I haven't been back since. Not for that reason. I just, I'd rather just go to my friend's house who's having a party. I think that is more fun. So that is what we are most likely doing this year. Although my mom is out of town, so we're kind of helping out with my dad, like making sure he's okay and stuff. So I don't know if we're going to be able to go because the party is like an hour and a half away and we don't want to leave him, you know, for too long. So we'll see. Okay. I don't know if I like the purple around the colors like that. I think I might get rid of that. Trying to figure out how to get rid of that though. Maybe I'll go in with some more white. Since I haven't done my brows yet, should be fairly easy. So now I can go back in with the orange and then the pink. I have a little towel here. And then the pink. Make sure they're still vibrant. And then we're going to put the other colors on the lower lash line, so it won't quite look like a rainbow until we're done. There is a girl on YouTube and Instagram named Lucy. Gosh, I don't remember her last name, but I'm gonna link her channel. She, I was inspired by one of her looks, the way that she did a rainbow look, but she did like a graphic liner and all this other stuff. I'm not doing all that. So, but the color placement is kind of what I got the inspiration from her. So I will link her channel. Okay. So now I'm gonna go off camera. I am going to do my brows and I'm going to do my foundation and everything, and then I'll be right back to finish up. Okay, so I've done most of my face off camera. I did leave powder underneath the eyes because I'm going to be doing a bright under eye on this side and black on this side, and I don't want fallout. So I'm going to go in with the Juvia's Place pencil brush. This is literally the best pencil brush on the face of the earth. I absolutely love it. I almost dropped my concealer on the ground. Okay, where is my eyeliner? I swear, I lose everything. Did I put it in here? This is pure craziness. I literally had my eyeliner here. No, I did. Didn't I? Oh my gosh. Now I can't get that to sit down. Ah, where did I put it? I have so much stuff in front of me. Okay. Well, we're just going to go in with a different shade. I was going to go in with... Oh, wait. I think I found it. No. No, I did not. Okay. Well, I'm gonna use this one instead. I was gonna use Freak from Urban Decay, but I'm gonna use Abyss from Urban Decay. It's a blue, but no, I'm not gonna use that because that needs to be sharpened, and I don't have a sharpener in front of me. So we're gonna use Deep End. Hopefully this will work. Okay. So I'm going to put it kind of in my waterline and on my lower lash line. I almost thought about putting it on both sides. That would have ruined the look. Because on the other side, we're going to be putting a black liner. If we have one. Well, let's do this eye first. Okay, so I'm going to go back into the Stacey Marie palette. And I'm going to go into Sky, which is this, wait, no, I'm not. I'm going to go into Mint, which is the green. No, what am I doing? Oh my goodness. I'm going into Keen, which is the bright yellow. We're doing that first. Couldn't figure out which way I was going. So I'm going to put that kind of in the inner corner and towards where the blue liner is. So, side note, yeah, so that was my experience at the festival, and I probably would not go back again unless like Post Malone was going to be there, because I love him so much. Now I'm going in with Mint, which is the green shade. They usually have some bands that are not like typical Irish bands, and then they have a lot of bands that play only Irish music, or like Dropkick Murphys and stuff like that. But they always have some performers that are, you know, not specifically performing like Irish music. So, and sometimes they have DJs there, like DJ AM. Before he passed away, he was there one year. And just bringing the blue out towards the purple. Okay. And then I'm going to brush all of that powder out from underneath there on this side. Kind of blend it. And I'm going to go in with the yellow. Again, this palette does not want to stay open. Okay. I'm just going to put a little bit more yellow. I like that. Okay. Ooh, I almost sneezed. And then on the other side, I'm going to go in with not a black, but like a very deep dark green. It's called Mainline from Urban Decay. And put that in my waterline and on my lower lash line as well. And then I'm going to take this pencil brush and I'm just going to kind of buff that out. And then I'm going into the Pat McGrath palette again. And the inner portion, I'm going to take that greenish gold. I'm going to put that over top of the liner. Also, another side note, I love, and I mean love, this glitter from Certify. Oh my goodness, which I have a video regarding Certify coming up next week. I'm really excited about it. I've already filmed it. And I'm going to go in with the black right next to that on the rest of it. And yeah, this glitter, because the reason I don't use loose glitters most of the time is because I don't have good experiences with them. Like, a lot of loose glitters for me do not show up. I don't know why, but like when I put them on and then I, you know, look at myself, or I try to take a picture, or I film it, I always go back and look and go, like, I just feel like it just doesn't look like it doesn't look like I have glitter on. But this really looks like I have glitter on. So I really like it. I'm using the Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer, the old school type of bronzer from them. This one is in Ticket to Brazil. I think this is the medium one. As you guys know, I just like to warm up my face. My hair is getting all over. Oh yeah, that's another thing to talk about, my hair. I colored it since the last time you saw me. So in this lighting, it seems to pick up more of like the wine auburn color, but it does have like parts where in it where it's like more pink. And like in the sunlight, it's definitely more pink. And I just kind of on a whim, I mixed Purple Velvet and Wrath from Arctic Fox, and I love it. So it's a little bit more normal than what I had been using, like more of a toned down. It's not purple and blue, but I still really like it. Let me know down below what you think. So this is just the Makeup Revolution blush palette that is so broken. I have some really exciting videos. Well, I think they're exciting coming up, so I hope you find them exciting as well. I'm going to go in with the Gold Light from MAC. I love this as a setting spray, and also like I feel like it's a combination of setting your makeup and melding the powders into the skin. I think it works for both. For highlighter, I think I'm going to use Ofra's Space Baby in collaboration with Nikki Tutorials. It's white with like a blue. Awesome. Earlier I said pinkle with a blue tint. Ooh, that is very, very, very intense. Okay. But it does kind of match the festival type of look, I guess. And I have another look coming tomorrow. Definitely make sure you watch that because that'll also be the giveaway announcement video. Also, if you haven't entered my giveaway yet, I will link it up here. I just realized I did not bring mascara with me. Let me go grab that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did add a little bit of the crystalline fairy lights from Pixie on top of the pink and the orange. This is the final eye look. And then I did put some sun rays just in the inner corner right over top of the yellow. So I did that, and I put on my L'Oreal mascara off camera. I'm so excited though because I have in fact placed an order for the Bad Gal Bang, and it's on its way. It should be here I think on Saturday, so I'm excited because I miss it. I went through the entire mini and now I'm ready for a full-size one. So I'm going back in with Mainline, which I've wiped off. It's an eyeliner, but we're using it as a guide. Now, for liquid lipsticks, you do not ever need a lip liner. Well, I won't say never, but I personally feel like when I go in with a darker lip shade, it's a little bit easier. And I'm using Jeffree Star's Huntington Beach. Oh my goodness. Who is excited about Jeffree Star's new collection? I watched his video today and oh my gosh, I cannot wait. And for my no-buy, he was one of the brands that is exempt. So I will pretty much be getting the entire collection. Okay, and then we're gonna go over top of that once it dries down with this shade from Urban Decay. It's called Junkie, and it's like a forest green. I'm just gonna put that as soon as this dries down. Come on. It's gonna make it less blue and a little bit metallic. All right. So one more spritz and we're done. So this is the final look for the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. I really love the way it turned out. I hope that you guys do too. Let me know what you think down below. Again, please go check out the other ladies. They're amazing, and I cannot wait to see their looks. While you're watching this, I'll be watching them. So I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.